Interesting looking screen, isn't it? This is Destiny Rising. This is the Moo MU emulator. So we're gonna load it up. Destiny Rising, NetEase. So yay. Um, Monetization is going to be fun. Globally launched on the 28th of August 2025. It claims 10,144,648 pre-registrations. I don't believe it. Just straight up, I don't believe it. 10 million, nah. 144,000, more likely, but I could be wrong. So it is NetEase. It is Bungie. Bungie backs it and all licensed and everything, so it's all above board. And it's on an emulator because it's meant to be for mobile. If you're trying to get this working and you are having some severe difficulties with performance, you may need to go into your BIOS and turn on Hyper-V or Hypervisor something to, I don't know, Google it. I shouldn't say Google it, sounds nasty, doesn't it? You have to change stuff in your BIOS, and if your first thought is, I'm not doing that, that's a good idea. Don't. But that's up to you. So, when you load up, you come in. I think there is some form of character creation, although it's not really, because this is a gacha game, believe it or not. It's okay. If you're coming from Destiny 2 and you're pissed off, rightfully so.
Think about it. Why am I the only one with an animal name?
There's a lot of talking, there's a lot of cutscenes. If you're coming from Destiny 2, it's going to be a little bit jarring when it comes to that kind of stuff because there's just a lot of them. I found it to be a little bit off-putting, but then again, I really don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's odd. We haven't even gotten to the menus yet, because when we get into the menus, that's when it's going to fall apart. Visually, it's okay. Like, you can tell that there's some funky crap going on. You can tell that, like, look at the grass. This is not... I mean, it's supposed to be a mobile game, isn't it? So they've compromised on quality. Like, have they? It still looks pretty impressive for what it is. I mean, it's supposed to be a Bungie title as well. So Bungie is supposed to have, you know, it's supposed to be the arbiter of quality when it comes to their cutscenes and everything, isn't it? Or is that just not it? But expect to see stuff like this. Expect to hear and see that a lot, because that's what's going to happen. So, if you're one of those people like me that's obsessive compulsive, top left hand corner, you're going to see that there is little red dots, and they are in the shape of the little red dot, but they've also got the little chest thing. So I'm going to hit tab.
You might be interested in this one.
And this is where it begins. Okay, so we got two. We got one really big blue one that says event. We can right next to it. We got draw, and then we got a battle pass. Then we got a store, and then we got all the other stuff. So let's go. We'll just go to events first. So you don't play you. You play a character, and that's where they kind of lost me because there's a little bit more to it. So just hang in there. So there's stages, there's passes, there's all this kind of stuff. So this stuff that I'm seeing on the first screen, new light challenges, this is what you're going to get when you first start. It's going to guide you on rails through some of the story. I'll be brutally honest, I have no fucking idea what's going on, and I do not care because it's just, the lore dump is too much. I just can't deal with it. It's just too much. But if you're into the lore, by all means, go ahead. It's got nothing to do with Destiny. It's got nothing to do with Destiny 2. It's set in the same universe, and it is referenced. Ikora is in it, and you can play as her, which I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. But anyway, so there's ranks of passes and that kind of stuff. So new light challenge, Wolf's Ascension. So this was... So Wolf is your main character, but if you've ever played Genshin or any of that, the Traveler, they have a name, and that's how they get around you picking your... Sorry for the controversy. You can't pick your gender, you can't pick your name, you can change your appearance very slightly. Maybe your hair and your hair color and maybe some makeup on your face. Although I think you can actually change the gender in this. I think Wolf can be male or female. I'm pretty sure. I don't know how to change it later. But yeah. You're going to see this a lot. And you're going to see a lot of currencies. So that's Wolf's Ascension. So as your power level goes up, you'll get all this stuff dumped on you. This is the latest character, the latest banner. Yes, banner. We've got a lot of cosmetic stuff as well to look into. Iron to steel. So we got an event. We've got a Wheel of Fortune, because why the fuck not? You need some gambling with your gambling. Sparrow Racing should have been in the base game, and it should have been permanent. It's okay. Purchase bonus. They reward you for buying by giving you more shit. So, and this is to purchase silver. And there's going to be a problem with that a little bit later as we keep going. But they claim it's free gifts. They're not free because you need to buy shit in order to get them. This is the new banners characters like event thing. So you know, with some of the gacha games where they give you a banner and they show you a new character and she's got she or he have got a weapon and something, and you're going to go to this bit down here, the trial. So you're going to play her mission and you're going to experience her. They will give you her best gun. They will give you her best abilities. They will max it out. It's going to feel really amazing. It's going to feel great. And then when you actually draw her after you spend $1,000 pulling, not that, but pulling cards, you're going to get her at level 1 and she's not going to be maxed out, and you're not going to have the gun that she came with, and it's going to feel like shit, and they're going to be like, oh, well, you can pull for the gun as well, and you're going to go and spend even more money if you're going to do that. I'm just not going to bother. 14-day sign-in, because of course there's also sign-in, and then there's events. They want you to join the Discord. They want you to join NGP. They want you to follow on Facebook. They want you to follow on X. They want you to do this, a limited time draw. Because of course, but that's all part of the course, isn't it? So we'll go to the store, because that wasn't the store before. This is the store now. So we got featured. So you can spend silver on this stuff. So this is so that she looks like Crow. Yes, that Crow from Destiny, and then others. So I think they feature one character at the start for the banners. We'll have to have a look into that. There are other characters you can pull as well. They've also got the, you know, the things. I'm waving my hands at the screen like you can see it, but you can't see me. You know, the fucking spawn-ins that no one fucking sees because, you know, there's lag. I don't understand why the developers want to fucking monetize your spawn-in when no one's going to look at it. It just doesn't make any sense. And the carousel is endless, so it looks like there's lots of stuff, but there isn't. Then you get bundle deals as well. No idea, don't care. Subscription. They're not all unlocked. They're unlocked like each day. So this is 7 days. Because I played for a little while. The 60 silver up there, I didn't. So I have purchased one thing, and I'm going to show you what I've purchased. And yes, I do regret it because I stopped playing because I just got bored. But the $1.79, it's Australian, so it's what, 99 cents American. That's just to get you in. That's to get you desensitized to it. Oh, and if you have a problem, with using the payment processor Xsolar, then you walk away right now. And that's not a threat or anything. I know it sounds like. They use Xsolar. They don't use Visa. They don't use MasterCard. And I don't think they use PayPal. So if you're not able to use Xsolar for sanctions, you're not going to be able to buy anything on here. And I think that's one of the reasons why these are so egregious when it comes to the costs, because their fees are probably shit. But, you know, whatever. it's up to you. Maybe buy that. Maybe get it on like iOS and buy it through their app store or something if they do it like that, or from the Play Store. It's probably safer for you because Xsola has been known. I've watched videos. I've read reviews on other games, and not just mobile games, PC games as well, where they've double charged or triple charged, and they just do not give a fuck. They will not give you a refund. And if anything, if you dispute or anything like that, allegedly, they just block your account, and that's it. Too bad, so sad. So again, your mileage may vary. Just keep that in mind. We got a patron bundle. So Season of Daybreak Act 2. I think... No, I didn't buy this one. I did not buy this one. No. Did I? Because it has Battle Pass and the trial. I bought the one that came at opening, just after it launched. And it wasn't... I don't think it was 36. For me, anyway. But whatever, it doesn't matter. I bought one of these because it had the Battle Pass and it had the trial. And the trial is like, every time you log in, it gives you some stuff per day. And I thought, oh, okay, because I was playing it like quite a bit. And then like all things, after fucking 3 or 4 days, I was like, wow, I can't remember why I log in and play anymore. I'm that bored. Yeah, so this is the blessing. So this is part of it. So you get an instant silver and this shit, the blue stuff. That's what you use for draws. And then 30 days. So you get 90... I can't remember what they're called now. 90 whatever. And I think they're black market tokens. Every day for 30 days. So yeah, so I've got 4 days left on it. Yeah, so there you go. Heroes Vault. That's another one. So the base is your free one. The premium is premium one, because of course. Scroll down. Bundles. So you buy silver, use the silver to buy a bundle. And these bundles unlock as you go through the chapters. Then you get the silver. So of course it always drives you to the store. So this is your first little red dot check. So you get one of these. There you go, Lumina Leaf. There you go. They're like, yeah, again, like your Genshin and your Star Rail, 160 or 130 of those will give you one pull, and there's a discount for doing 10 pulls at once. So then you're going to hoard as much as you can and whatever. We'll get to that in a sec. But you've got all the silver. So with silver, you can buy this stuff or you can buy the other stuff, which is here. Of course, you're going to do this because you're going to look at the discount, and also you're going to look at this and go, oh, what's that? And it's going to be 150 silver off coupons. So you're going to think, oh, the best way to do this to min-max is I'm going to go buy some silver and then buy the bundle, then use the ticket so I can use the ticket on the next one. So I can use the... They know exactly what they're doing, and that's how they get you. So if you're thinking you're going to find a way around it, you're fucking not. Don't worry, you're not. These are your two pool currencies. We'll get to that in a sec. So I think the left one, Bon Voyage Charm LE, that is for the current banner, and the normal charm on the right is for the base banner. That's always there. Cosmetics. Because of course there is. So there's cosmetics, and because it's a gacha game with different characters, there's your goth waifu. She was on the first banner, and I almost got sucked in because I saw a lot of her running around the screens, and I thought she's probably a decent pull rate, and I never got her. And there was no way in hell I was going to spend $100 to try, and we'll get to that in a sec. There's also, cosmetics for other things. So, yeah, what do they call it? Transmats. It's a transmat effect. Yeah. I don't know why you would spend anything on that at all. And then your emotes as well. So, I don't know what these are. I literally don't know what these are. I've never used them. I think... No, I don't even know. You can tell me in the comments. I don't know. Weapon ornament. Don't know. Other cosmetics. So your ghost things. See this? He was free in the Halloween event on Destiny 2. I have him. But now his only source is draws. So he's not free. Bright Dust functions roughly the same way as Bright Dust on Destiny 2, which is it's like a runoff currency that gets you premium items, but you do stuff to get the premium items. Yeah, I've got 5,000. I don't care. And then silver. Purchase bonuses, so they're going to double it on your first one, because of course they do. That's pretty par for the course these days, isn't it? That's how they get you in, because you think, oh yeah, cool, best value. Then you got exchange, so currency. So we've got shifting gates. There's a currency on there I've never seen before. What is this? Translation credit. Then we got the battle pass. So we got battle pass slithers, which have 2 currencies. Then we got Fortuna, not the Warframe one, but this one, with another 2 currencies. We got the crystal and the dust. We got fishing. Yes, they have fishing. It's okay. It's just a fishing mini game. It's fine. Artifacts, we'll have a look at that in a sec, because they have glimmer, but they also have this stuff too, which is a strange coin. And then event. So at the moment, the event is still the crystalline blossom. And they also have a racing one as well, racing token. So there you go, there's even more. So that's the store. So we'll go to the draw. There you go. Wow, flashy, amazing. Current draw chance, 1.8%. So I get guaranteed in 30. It won't be 30 for you if you're just starting, it'll be 60. So basically, I've read comments, I've read reviews, I've read some people talking about the pity system in this game is terrible. And because of all the negative feedback, if I was to be invested in this game, I wouldn't be buying anything right now at all. I would be waiting for them to change something to make it easier. The way that Genshin did their pity system, when they didn't have one at the very, very, very start, just wait. Or just don't play this game at all. But you can't change the target. I think the last one you could. Maybe not. I might be misremembering. But yeah, so draw 1, draw 10. I've got 11 for it at the moment, so I will do a draw in a sec. And then you've got your permanent banner. So this one, you sometimes get rewarded with these tokens just as is, as in you can't choose. Sometimes you get the currency so you can choose, but they're very limited because, of course, they don't want you to earn it; they want you to buy it. So let's do a 10 draw. I've got 11, so let's do a 10 draw. So I've got 1.8% chance to get it, because this is what a draw looks like. You may as well have a look. And this is me not skipping it.
Awaiting orders.
That's a 4-star. I've already got her. So of course, again, if you played in any of these gacha games, I can now give her a talent. Yeah, it's up. Yep, cool. Decal, whatever. Don't know what that is, but okay. I don't know what this is all about. I haven't seen this before. Mind you, I skip it every time. Decal. Are we going to see some feet? Ooh, bright dust. Amazing. That's... I think that's for the cosmetics. But only certain cosmetics. There you go. So now the percent chance of the big one that you want, it goes up 2.5%. So we hit confirm, we go back, now it's 2.5%, but I guaranteed to get her in 20. And you might think, oh cool, just do two more 10 pulls and you get her. Yeah, but if you've never played a gacha game, it's not enough to just get her once. You need to get her 5 times. I think it's 5 times. But yeah, so we've also got some mail. Battle Pass bug fix. Cool, more free shit. Because, as I said, like, don't buy anything. They're still they're still trying to fix stuff. Benediction Day will close in 3 days. Oh, there you go. Pack challenges. Yep. Whatever. I don't know where I get that from. I don't know what it is. I don't really give a shit. Okay, so we need to go somewhere, and we can show you. So M for map. World map. So the world is this so far. So Haven, and then you got Jiangxi Metro. So we're going to go there, double click on it, or click once and click once again. You've got different areas. You've got the drop points as well. You've got exploration. You've got points of interest, drones. Like, they've put a lot of work into this, and it's really cool. If only this was in Destiny 2. Like for real. I'll show you in a sec. We'll fast travel. But like, if this was in Destiny 2, just even half of the activities, at least it's something. So, I am playing as Wolf, and the reason why I'm playing as Wolf is because you use this character in all of the stories, mandatory. You do not get a choice unless it is specifically for a character that is on the banner and you're doing their personal mission playing as them. But if you are doing the main story, you will be forced to use this character. So there almost seems to be no point in putting any effort into leveling a character up at all. You get to farm materials, but there's a problem with that. You can only farm as many materials as the game will let you per day, and then after that they won't let you do anymore, which I think is fucking stupid. So that thing saying starting soon is a public event. It doesn't play as nicely as Destiny 2. The gunplay isn't quite there. There's a double jump, and the double jump is fairly good. And because there's no actual class or class system, you don't have to worry about the weird different types of maneuverability as Destiny had. If you remember the difference between a Warlock and like a Hunter, where the Hunter had the double jump and the Warlock had the glide. It's just, that's what you get, and that's all there is to it. I do like the exploration type of approach as well, although the maps are fairly mediocre. I'll show you why in a sec. Momentum control's okay, and I'm playing mouse and keyboard, so, and it sort of rewards you for exploration, but not really, as you can see. I don't like having my freedoms restricted. If you have areas in the map that I can get that you don't want me to get to, then that's your fault. You need to make a better map, basically. And if it's a free-to-play game that you've monetized the shit out of, you've definitely got no excuse. So that's my stance on it. So as I'm playing, you're probably thinking, patrolling your leaders nearby. No. My first thought was, cool, so when do you get to change your weapon? You don't. I'm not going to be able to beat him. He is too strong. You can't change your weapon. The weapons are fixed, which I don't like. I really don't understand.
I see you're in position. Follow the transport and guard it.
Can't get up there. Oh, he's up there, that's right. Let's not go that way. There's a public event happening. We'll go have a look at it in a sec. In a sec? Right now. So, as you run over there. It's the first mobile game in the franchise. If you go to the website, the banner is the one that was old. It's not there anymore. So I don't know why they're doing that. It still says Season 1 is coming soon. It's already Season 2. According to that gold thing that we saw in the store, they were selling the pass for the Season 2. So, I mean, yes, it's probably like 3 days before it changes or something, maybe, I'm not too sure. But the banner shows the goth lady, and that's just not true anymore. The goth lady left me, and we can't have her anymore. So, with the gacha and the heroes, your supers are all different. All different. You don't get to pick your elements, I don't think. I haven't actually seen anything to make it so I can. So my character will always shoot a solar sword. It has finishes. I just saw the word finished, and never mind. I think there are finishes. They're very janky. I don't think they were implemented very well. Because it cuts the animation way too bad.
Take it out.
Let's see if we can get this one down. Cool. Ah, missed it. Fuel depot shut down. What am I meant to do now? Ah, true. We're fueling the thingy.
Emergency refrigeration system activated.
Whee.
Wow, talk about efficiency. All right, let's evacuate quickly.
I'm surprised it's all voice acted.
Darn it, light bearers. They're jamming our transmat program.
Darn
We need
it.
to get the vehicle back to the initial transmat platform and fast.
We'll try and get a finish up so I can show you. No, a little bit too quick. I hate when that happens. So there is group content, although at the start I was joining with humans, and then I think 2 or 3 days in, after 30 seconds sitting in the queue, you are just paired up with bots, and yeah, that's what we get.
Enough from you. Don't come crawling back.
Alright. Terrible driving. So like it's got the skips and everything, and then like, all the enemies are there. Damn it. Double damn it. Oh, health is low. Let's wait for it to recharge. It's fairly forgiving too. Unless, of course, you're genuinely not intended on doing certain things, like that elite pack that I saw. That was probably for... There you go. Oh, it's okay.
They just won't play nice, will they? But we're the best bank robbers around. Thank you, light bearers.
You don't hold the button, you just push it once. Cool. Cool. So, lots of currencies, lots of upgrade shit. So you have a primary, you have a secondary weapon, and that's it. You probably think, what's the problem with that? Well, what if you don't like playing with a shotgun? What if you spent all the money on pulls only to get a gacha character with a gun that you don't like? What do you do then? There's nothing you can do. So we go... Where's a safe spot that we can go in? I can show you what we're looking at. We'll go there. Can I go there, please? There we go. See if I can show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so... Okay, so... overview. So we've got our name. That's not my name. It's the name of the character. Wolf. 4-star. So it's purple. Solar. Offensive. And I have a combat style of medium range. So I am an offense. Yep. Solar and rarity legendary. There you go. So you got legendary and you got mythic as well. So I do have a mythic, but we'll get to that in a sec. So weapons. Auto rifle. So I click on auto rifle. Only auto rifles appear, and that's it. And now you can enhance, but you're only enhancing the pluses. So if you go max, you go enhance, and there you go. Now it's +7. Your power rating goes up, and everything's fantastic. Modify. I can't do anything. And that's it. Now, one of the things, I think I haven't unlocked it yet, because one of the things that they show on the website is that I can customize the weapon, the scope, the magazine, and the ammo. I can't do that, so I can't show you that, because, don't know. But this character can only have an auto rifle and a grenade launcher. And that's it. So yes, I've got the exotic one. You will get it if you play this game. You'll get it. This is just in the story. You'll pick it up eventually. It has a gear level, so you can use a gear level using one piece of currency, as well as the glimmer as a second piece of currency in order to do that. And then you can enhance it with a different set of currencies. And the currencies are going to increase as the number goes up, as you can see. So it's going to take you a while. And I think it's done like that on purpose, because of course it is. And then you can see down the bottom here, not owned. So they're the other grenade launchers that can appear. And that's it. Same with the auto rifles. So basically the top end is for you to either have the Sworn Oath or the Sweet Business. And maxed out. Of course, if you have a high rarity gun, it's going to take high rarity materials to upgrade it, not just the bog standard ones that you've already got. So there's a different set of materials for each rarity as well. Again, if you come from Gacha games, this is probably completely normal, and you're like, yeah, what of it? But there you go. Relic abilities. So this is like talents, I guess. If you were playing Destiny, this is just your, like, when you pick your subclass and you pick your abilities, you don't get to pick your subclass because it's fixed, because it's a gacha game, but you get to upgrade these abilities, and that's all it is. They're upgrades. You unlock them once and that's it. You just use currency to unlock them. These are all unlockable, but again, the materials used to unlock these are shared with everybody else because they use the same ones. So if you dump everything into one character, you're going to have to farm more materials to dump it in another character, and you're going to have to, because some of the requirements for the chapters in order to progress the story is to have at least 3 characters of a certain power level, and there's also a team level. Artifacts, so these are pretty cool. I actually reckon this should be in Destiny itself, like Destiny 2. So you've got all these things here, so these are little tokens that give you a little bit of a perk. So think of you like your seasonal thing on Destiny 2, except these are permanent and they're swappable, and they're also non-consumable, as in you put them on the weapon, or put them on, I say a weapon, but it's not really on your weapon, it's on your character. You can put one on every character and it doesn't consume it. It's there, but everyone can use it. And you can upgrade them, because of course you can. So like you modify it and then you can add. So these are like, I can't even remember what they're called in Genshin. You know, like little trinkets and stuff. They're probably called artifacts as well. Talent tree. So this is like with the main character, this is going to be where you get through your primary quests. But on your gacha characters, this is going to be the equivalent of pulling the same character again. After you've pulled the character, you'll get one of these, and this just increases whatever abilities as you keep going. So you're going to get that one anyway through the main quest for this character, Wolf, which is why if you're starting this game, just don't buy anything and dump all your upgrades into Wolf, like as much as possible, because you're going to be forced to use it anyway. And then lore. So there's some other stuff that you can look into if you really want the lore as well. So here's one here. So this is a 5-star. So she is a mythic. She is void. She is defense. She is close range. Submachine gun and a sword. That's what you get. You can't change your weapons. That's all she's going to do. So that's where I take issue, because I don't like being forced to use a weapon I don't like. And I don't know how other people feel about that, if they care or whatever. I don't know. Whatever. But I just don't like it. I like using certain weapons at certain times, and being forced into just one is just annoying. But again, you're going to add stuff, you're going to increase their weapons, you're going to increase the power. So you're going to pull the power up as hard as possible. Relics as well. So she's Void and she's Tank. So a lot of her skills are going to be complementing that. So yeah. Artifacts, again, you're going to slot the artifacts in to make sure that they, at the start, it's just power. Doesn't matter. Nothing else matters. It's just power. And then talent tree. So I have only pulled her once. And I pulled her on the mandatory banner that you get, because I think it's every gacha game has one mandatory banner that you start with. So you have to put, you have to pull from it. And I think I got her out of that one. Alongside that, I also managed to pick up Ikora, who is a light grenade launcher and rocket launcher. It's not ideal, in my opinion, but you can't change her weapons.
My light is ready.
This one, auto rifle and a sword.
I wish I could fly someday.
This one, hand cannon and a linear fusion rifle.
The stars.
This one's a fusion rifle and a shotgun.
How many
This
wicked
one's a
thoughts
scout
I could
rifle and a
possibly
sniper
have.
rifle.
Night bearers should place more trust in them.
You know, it
Pulse
requires
rifle
a lot
machine
of
gun.
care. Sometimes
they're the
I
ones
just
I've
wish
got.
I could be by its side all the time.
Please, Gamer, that's just a flower.
I'm here to help.
So, very flashy, of course, appearance, so you can change, all their gear across. So you do unlock Wolf's,
Looks good.
the cosmetic shit as you go, because that's the free character, that's the main character, the base character. But these ones will be all paid. You're not going to be able to unlock them. You can tell they do not give a shit about Ikora. She's only got one. Same with this one. So I think it's only the 5 stars they're going to have heaps. Yeah. So the 5 stars have got a few, because that's where the money is, because you're going to invest money into it. So that's the character stuff, and that's just one part of it, because if we go to, I gotta remember the buttons
You
tab.
might be interested in this
So
one.
my battle pass is level 5 now. We didn't even do anything. So Wolf's Ascension. So we did that public event, so now we can just hit play more. And this is the problem I have with these games. This is why I sort of lost interest, because it's all about getting lost. So you're on Act 2. Okay, so the Trinity Ghoul thing. I remember that one from Thingy. From, what was that? That was, Forsaken, wasn't it? Alright, so there's base and premium. So I haven't bought anything. So I am literally only on the base. You can buy ranks. Why would you buy ranks? I don't know. Max the thingy out. Max the pass out for 4,500. I'm not going to bother that. So it looks like you get bonus shit when you buy the premium, because of course you do. You can exchange these currencies when you get them. So these are battle pass rewards. So again, like Trinity Ghoul, you see it there and there. So you're going to have to buy Trinity Ghoul a couple of times in order to max out the rank, so you can get it working to the spec that you need it to. And then your battle pass quests and act quests as well. So it's not enough just to get the weapon once. You have to get it multiple times so you can fuse it, so you can make it bigger and better. Same with the characters. Then we got the activities. So you got bounties. Bounties are okay. Cool system. See, I've already got like 4, and I didn't really do much. And each time you do that, you experience for your team level, because your team level sort of governs everything. Which is fine. And then common bounties. So they don't contribute to that at all. And then of course, when you do the bounties, the track down the bottom also activates as well. So, and again, as you're going through the story, I guarantee you most of that is going to mean absolutely nothing to you because you're not going to be using any of it at all. So we got shifting gates. This was PvP, wasn't it? I think. There's just so much. It's overwhelming sometimes. I'm pretty sure shifting gates was PvP. I could be wrong. We got adventure. So adventure is when you spend most of your time. Realm of the Nine is where you're going to spend a bit of time, as well as Morgren's Prey, because you have to do their activities to get the materials that you need in order to progress further. Some of these I don't have any unlocks for. You got your normal strikes. Gauntlet, I can't remember the Gauntlet. Singularity Order, Singularity Chaos. So they're like your roguelike. Enter an area, pick one of 3 power-ups, kill the area in time, go to the next gate. When you get through the gate, you pick another power-up and you keep going. You do that 10 times, then you got to beat the boss. It sounds great. It gets very fucking boring. Especially when you can't change your weapon and you can't change the character. It's not like Genshin or Star Rail where you can swap your characters around on the fly. Star Rail, I guess, bad example. But with Genshin, you can, be halfway. We can be in mid-combat and you could swap your character out with another one immediately and start using their powers. You can't do that with this. So, yeah. I just don't like it. Don't like it. That's why I stopped. You can do... I'm just trying to remember where this stuff is. This one's annoying. They're all annoying. What am I saying? Where we go. Lots of buttons to push, lots of things to read, lots of things to take into account. They break it into tiers because of course they do. That changes the daily rewards. You can change the rewards around. So you can target, which is cool, I guess. You can pre-make your groups, but here bots will join after 30 seconds if there's no team. You could basically just let it autoplay at that stage. I wouldn't be surprised if most people are just botting. If you go to the subreddit, I'm pretty sure people were complaining about it, especially at the start. They were a couple of weeks ago. People would just sit at the entrance and wait, and other players would keep going. But if you have bots, the bots just keep going. And of course, they're not going to do anything. They're just going to keep running forward. So it's very, very autoplay friendly. The pinnacle energy is what I was looking at the top here. You spend energy to increase the amount of rewards you get, and some of it recharges, but you've also got premium one that you can exchange currency for to use it. You also get rewarded for using the pinnacle energy. So you kind of have to use it, but you don't want to use it, you want to save it. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like the resin for Genshin or whatever they have for Star Rail. Picking on them a lot. But yeah. Looks like we get to spin the wheel, do we? Lucky pointer. Premium Wheel of Fortune. Available at Team 61. Wheel of Fortune. Available. Yeah, see, I can't even do the wheel. I've got currency for it. Can't even use it. Awesome. But yeah. It's okay. Is it better than Destiny 2? That's a tough one. It's not. It's not better than Destiny 2. Destiny 2 is okay. It's not great. It's in a very bad state. This is the new hotness at the moment in this particular universe, not in general, but in this universe, it's the new hotness at the moment because a lot of the Steam comments on the Destiny updates are getting worse. That's the only reason I found out about this game was on the Steam comments where people were saying that this is a better game than Destiny 2, and I was like, oh, hold up. For shit? Are you real? um, after playing it solid for like a week, and after dropping money on the Founders Pass thing, and then you go to work and you come home, and I completely forgot it was a thing. And then I logged in and I just got bombarded with banners and gacha things and monetization things, and I was like, I really don't like this anymore. And that's where I got to with it. Much like Destiny, this game is, or this particular variant only goes so far then stops for me. It's hard to explain. There's exploration, but it doesn't go deep enough. There's like the character, like if you, they've made the they've made the gacha thing like tolerable in my opinion, but it's just too hard. It's too egregious. That chest I just opened up, I like running around finding that kind of stuff, but it gets to a point where the game penalizes you for doing so, because it'll tell you that you have collected too many chests for the day. And that only makes me want to stop playing, because if I hit a point where the game says, you've done that too many times, you need to stop, it's, oh okay, I'm just going to stop playing completely, because if I have to wait for an arbitrary timer to tick over so I can continue doing the thing I like doing, I just go play something else. And that's where I went. I stopped playing. I stopped playing to go play WoW Legion Remix. And also, like, I was playing Division 2. Because that I can just get in, ram around like an idiot, shoot shit, have no real direction, but still have a little bit of fun. And I don't feel like I get penalized or I have to continue. Of course, there's reputation as well, because there's always another bar to fill up. Little mini game. So that's a hidden story thing, and this is a mini game here. So see, this kind of stuff that should be in the base game in Destiny 2. I'm not going to do that because I can't be bothered, because the video's already almost an hour long. But yeah, so I haven't even gone into like issues with performance on this too. This is an Android emulator. Point of interest. Wants you to take a photo, because of course it does. You have to take a photo where it tells you to. You can't take a photo just wherever you want. And you have to do it because it's part of the collection, and it's also part of the reputation. So it's another little bar to fill, because that's exactly what they tell you to do. You can't go too high, can't go too far, can't go too low. You can only collect things when they tell you to. You'll get to a point where they say, oh, I'm sorry, you've collected too many things. Try again tomorrow. So on the map in the top left-hand corner, there is a region chest. I liked the region chests in the base game. I don't know why they didn't have them like reset and just change position, because that would have made it, you know, the overworld like fun. Where is it? It's a little tiny orange, little tiny gold thing. I'm gonna try and find it. Hold on. It's gotta be a way. Probably this, and then I reckon it's right here. Ah. Is it inside? Oh. Okay, look at the mini-map. It's right here. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. I can't remember what I was ranting about now. Oh, glowy thing. Yep, so I like doing this kind of stuff. It's cool, but it gets to a point where it just stops. And trying to get to that point so I can show you what it says. So one of the things I like to do on Destiny 2 was just go to a random destination and just roam around, blow shit up, kill things, collect things. But then they removed all the planetary materials. Do you remember that? Why? There was no reason to do that. I had the finisher bound to one of my mouse buttons on the left because I've got one of those pro gamer mouse, and because I don't play it anymore, I stopped. I had to change it because I was playing a different game and I rechanged it again. I see, can't go too high. Fucking stupid, I swear. Public event. Eyesore. Is there anybody here? Probably not. We'll try and solo it. I think you're supposed to throw it at him. Yeah, it looks like it. Yep, he's on it now. I'm gonna die. It is pretty forgiving though. An additional objective appears. That's right. Destroy these things. Now it's heroic. And I'm still on my own. This is gonna take way too long.
We are the light.
Probably supposed to hit the little ones, weren't I? That cheeky prick using a shield. Yeah. Oh, timed out. Yep, so herein lies the next problem. If there's no one around playing, it's going to be a bit tricky to complete all the chapters then, isn't it? Is there anything else down here? Let me. Trying to hit that cap, that collection cap, so you can see it. And I think you can only buy like a couple of things. Oh yeah, Sparrow.
Nice to see you again.
When you go through the Sparrow, go on a Sparrow, other stuff pops up. These little orbs. You're supposed to collect them, but it only appear when you're on the Sparrow. There's a chest in there. Let me get the chest. Oh, gotta go somewhere else. Nope. It's on the outside. Gotta go around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. Oh, yep. Hold on. There we go. Any more in here? Nope. Can we go down there? We can. Oh my god, it was a ramp. Idiot. There's a door here. Interesting. Let's have a look. Oh, there's a chest. No fall damage. We're gonna throw these in here. On here. Where is the activator? It'd be cool if this kind of stuff happened in Destiny 2, right? Maybe it does, I don't know. Hello. You wanted to turn. It's your turn. See, it's like you get taken out of the current instance, do the animation, and then come back into the instance. Very strange.
Ready to go. Charging down.
Come on. Oh, must have done it too quick. 3, 4. This guy got 2, 7. Oh, didn't register. There you go. Autopilot for a second. Hello. this guy's gonna hit too hard. Damn it, it moves too quick.
I am the Inferno!
But the sound is going really weird because I'm close to death. There's no grenade either.
Heroes may fall, but together we rise.
Yeah. Allegedly that was a frontline
Target's
boss.
down.
There you go. Put that in Destiny 2. Let's put something in Destiny 2, oh my god. Probably gonna jinx it, but I'm pretty sure they must have changed the amount of stuff that you can collect now. Mind you, they probably removed half the loot to make it not worthwhile, because it's usually what they do. So you're doing that thing too much. Do you like it? Oh, okay. We'll let you do it all the time. We're just going to remove the good stuff out of it. Or make it useless. Or we make it so that if you really want something out of it, you're going to have to do it like 10 times as much. Bit of a jutter as you go from zone to zone. That's a fishing area. I think you need a specific item. I don't know if I got it or not. But you go there and you do fishing. It's great.
How's it
Put
going?
on the Sparrow. Sparrow doesn't feel fast or impactful either. Could just be me though. My expectations might be a bit too high. It really struggles. Yeah, there we are. There's an orb. Go through the thing. Yeah, you did the thing. Point of interest. I'm gonna take a photo. Did you take the right photo? Did you take it the way that we wanted you to take it? Okay, good boy. Here's your little token. That's what it feels like. Here we go. They may very well have taken the feedback on and be like, alright, we're going to remove the restrictions for the amount of stuff that you can pick up. You can pick up as many as you want. Oh yeah, must be in here somewhere. There we are, team level 58. Weather control center. Right, looks like this is where we stop. As in, where this game stops, yeah? There's nowhere else. Can't jump up anywhere. There's no other doors. Won't grab the ledge. Nothing down below. Oh, it won't grab the ledge. This is probably one of those sections where you're supposed to be on a scripted thing. They put that regional chest there, so... Oh yeah, invisible wall, because, you know, maybe making thought-provoking maps is very difficult. Oh yeah, the decor you can walk straight through. But just not that massive gap because we didn't want you to go there. You weren't meant to find that.
Nice to see you again.
Another roll. But yeah, that's the game. There's a lot of menus. A lot of cash shop bullshit. Gotcha. There was a note there, now it's gone. None of this stuff's respawned yet. Oh, this one is. Oh, there you go. There's really not much more else to go. Oh, there you go. The area, the thing spawned there now. And there's no one around. It's one of those side story things. Can we go down there? We can. Hello, what's here? Well, nothing so far. Oh. Right. Just a roundabout way to go around it. Weird. There's something upstairs. Don't think there's anything else. Music stopped. Oh, here we go. Sparklies. See, and there's some of those in those dungeons too, in the strikes. So you're meant to explore the strikes, but if you're with bots or with other players, you don't get time. I go and find them anyway, because I'm like, fuck it. Do what I want. This is where a mission is undertaken. You have to defend the terminal. Another chest. Up there. I'll be with you in a moment. They must have changed it. Or I haven't hit the cap yet. Been going for a while now, it's an hour long. Ain't nobody's watching this video. Ain't nobody's watching this video. Stuff's respawned. There's another chest. There you go. You've only max number of destination stuff. So that's it. You don't get any more chests. Fuck you. Thanks for playing. And yeah, that's where I sort of started to lose a little bit of faith, a little bit of hope. Because it's like, that's cool, just running around, find a chest, get some loot, you know, it feels rewarding. You keep getting those little bit of thingies, little bit of dopamine. And then they're like, nope, you've done that too many times. Fuck you. You can kind of slide, but this ain't no Warframe. See, sometimes they get the lighting pretty good. There's another fishing spot around the corner. It's a fishing spot. Fish. Advanced in Order 3 unlocked. There's a whole fishing tree. guess I'm not level enough for this place. That's where the hardcore fishers go. Yep. Region chest marker. There it is. So you gotta go find these if you want to do the completion, and if you want to get all those little Lumina things, so you can draw your waifu space cadet gun person. This is where our mission is too. There's this is a portal. You're supposed to go through the portal. So yeah, so we've got dots lined up everywhere. This map. Oh, so you get map rewards as well. Progress. So we got one. See, one of those charms. That's for the basic banner. Got this one as well. Basic banner. This one. So when you get a certain reputation, you go to the trainer. And then you talk to them and they give you a reward based on your reputation level. Your reputation. Claim. There we go. Accept commission. Oh, daily quest. Oh, I'm gonna do that. Can't be bothered.
How's it going?
Activities. So what it wants me to do is complete that. And it wants me to do Gauntlet Ops. Wants me to do Gauntlet Blitz. Gauntlets Blitz. I think I've done it once on here on normal. I did it with bots. All bots. It's basically like a raid boss fight, dumbed down, made as simple as possible, but there's supposed to be 6 people. I've never done it with 6 people. In fact, I've just done it solo, and I've done it with bots, because bots join after 30 seconds. So that's the game. That's basically it. So if you made it this far, why? Leave me a note. Tell me why. I'm gonna stop. If you're gonna play, play. Don't put any money into it. Just don't. Give it a week before you decide to put any money into it. And then just be really careful, because again, payment processor. Be very, very wary of it. And yeah, have a nice day. I'm gonna go play something else. See ya.